Hi guys, Amber here, and today I am back with episode number 4 of my autism series. Now unfortunately this is the second to last episode, but it's okay because the last one will be the best one I've ever done, and I am telling you, it will be an amazing finale. So today I would like to talk about the representation of autistic people in media, magazines and other things. Okay, so I believe there's not a lot of representation of autistic people in the showbiz industry. Like, growing up, as a little kid, I used to love watching TV shows, kids shows, films, but there's one thing that's now started to irk me. Why wasn't there like a film or a TV show with an autistic character in it? One that I could just look at the TV and just exclaim, I relate so much to that character, I have autism too. None of the kids shows I watched had people with autism in it. None of them had cast members or characters with autism in it. It didn't really feel at all inclusive to me. Now out there is a lot of famous people with autism. People like Albert Einstein, Bill Gates, Charles Darwin, Steve Jobs, the Steve Jobs from Apple, Disney, Pixar. Even Satoshi Tajiri, the creator of Pokemon, is autistic. And I've also heard that Tim Burton, Dan Aykroyd and Jerry Seinfeld also have autism. That's so cool. And now we get on to the voice actors. So as of right now, I only know 3 voice actors with autism, and they are Corey Burton, Billy West and Kellen Goff. Now these 3 men have Asperger's just like me, and I have had the pleasure of talking to all 3 of them about Asperger's and also just mainly chatting in conversation and just, you know, because us Aspies stick together, always. So now that I'm older, it's nice to see that some of my idols have autism. Like, I look up to these voice actors and I think, I want to be a voice actor. Tell me everything! Also, on the TV nowadays, people are now more inclusive of autism. They're more diverse, these kids' TV shows and films and stuff. There is a show on CBeebies called Pablo, and it's about an autistic boy that makes his thoughts come to life with drawings, and the entire voice cast is autistic, and they all have different traits, different characters, like I think there's some of them like noise and stuff like that, and I think it's beautiful. And I just think, where was this when I was a child? Why didn't this teach people about like accepting people with autism? And then in America, Sesame Street recently introduced a puppet named Julia who has autism, and they have included her in a bunch of shorts and episodes of Sesame Street, and they actually portray her quite nicely. Julia doesn't really speak much, whereas Pablo here in the UK talks a lot more, if you get what I mean, because, well, at the moment people say, oh, there isn't different sides of autism, it's all just, they now just include autism in just one big little heart bubble thing. So basically autism comes in all different shapes and sizes, and yeah, it's a beautiful condition. Now I think there needs to be more representation in the media of people with autism, because it helps include them in things. Like, it helps people recognise people with autism, and it gives autistic people role models to look up to and think, oh, when I'm older, I want to look like him or her, them. Speaking of diversity, ASDA have recently launched a new school uniform range that helps people with special needs. I mean, look at these. These are absolutely amazing. Like, where were these when I was younger? I struggled to get my school uniform on, and it was just a struggle every day, or getting dressed for PE. And now they introduce these. Like, all I can say to all of these diverse items that have been released for people with autism, where was all of this when I was younger? Where was this in the 2000s, early 2010s? It's just, it makes me kind of sad, really, that people back then didn't really recognise autism for what it was. But now it's 2021, we are now more aware of autism, and we accept autistic people for who they are. And it's not just ASDA. Morrison's have also launched a quiet hour for people with special needs, or just who really need it the most. And there's loads more that shops have done, and this video would last about 20 minutes if I was to talk about what everyone has done. So yeah, apologies, this video isn't as long as like the childhood growing up one or like any of the other ones, but yeah, I thought it would just be a nice fun little video that it's a nice change from the last one, which was more dark toned, as you'd call it. So yes, thank you very much for watching this episode of my autism series. Now the next one in the series will be about acceptance. This will be about accepting people with autism and why I think some people can't accept autistic people, or how people have been treated because they have autism and stuff like that. It will be a really nice send off to this series, and if you guys like this series, I could do another one next year for April with different topics. Let me know what you think. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and just spread the love. Feel the love. Us Aspies and autistics, we stick together. And that's the most important thing. So yes, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!